Kia ora, bonsoir, good evening and a very warm welcome to Eden Park in Auckland for Oceania's final push towards automatic World Cup qualification. New Zealand against New Caledonia for a spot at the FIFA World Cup 2026. We're underway at Eden Park in the final of Oceania qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. 11 teams from this part of the world began the journey. Now just 2 remain standing. New Zealand's All Whites, all in white, kicking from right to left as we look against New Caledonia, or Lake Gargoul in the grey strip, attacking the goal to right of screen.
Loves to get forward. Perhaps a couple of eyebrows raised when the name Elijah Just wasn't in front of him.
Sing towards the far post. Kakachi looking to loop a header. I think he actually might have been trying to head that back across goal towards Chris Wood. Couldn't quite get the direction on that one. But Sarpreet Singh drifting out towards the right and a raking pass over towards the far post where Kakachi was.
Yeah, a couple of white shirts just on the back post there. I think you're right, Jason. Kakachi looking for a looping header towards the loping path of Chris Wood.
So Tim Payne again will line up this corner. Set pieces have been a problem for New Caledonia in the first 20 minutes here. What about this one? Payne into the area, bouncing around again, towards goal, off the line. Can they get in there? That was over the line from Stamenic, they're saying. And on the far side, the assistant referee says no. Marko Stamenic, I'm sure, thought that his header had crossed the line. All eyes on the assistant referee on the far side. He said no. Another corner coming.
Or maybe even a hint of a handball. It'll take a moment. As play settles down to take a look at that replay, but another corner for New Caledonia to defend.
Pressure mounting. There's New Zealand. Knock on the door towards the far post. Wood! It's either hit the post or hit a player on the line. Oh, so close. Twice in quick succession for New Zealand.
New Caledonia's goal living a charmed life at the moment. It is off the line, and off the line again. Great scrambling from New Caledonia. Headed clear first. Kane with an unorthodox attempt at a save and a second header. I've done him a disservice. Real presence of mind on the line.
Here is Jacob Genel. Got Fenipezes in the area. Binden is there. Zayula. And Binden again. 2 vital pieces of defending from the 20-year-old. Ball played forward now, and Chris Wood not quite able to latch upon it. Joseph Atali with an equally important intervention for New Caledonia. Now, New Zealand know they're in a game. There is no question about that.
Well, they've used the first 30 minutes to try and blunt the New Zealand attack. Goal lived a charmed life on set piece. Now just starting to find their feet in this game.
Singh, nice little ball into Chris Wood. Is this the moment for Wood? Kane with the save. Lovely reverse pass from Sarpreet Singh. Chris Wood and a good side of it. Rocky Kane said, not on my watch.
Well, I might have hazy recollections of 2012. It was a long time ago. If my memory serves me correctly, Rocky Kane on that day had a superb match for New Caledonia.
Yeah, Backo's having a good game in the heart of New Caledonia's midfield, and a good battle with Joe Bell. Kennon picks it up, and Max Crocombe always well aware of the angles.
Well, we make mention of those here in attendance at Eden Park tonight, but of course, this match beaming right around the Pacific across FIFA Plus and further afield. And there will be young footballers watching this across the 11 member associations that make up the Oceania Football Confederation that will be dreaming of this opportunity in the future themselves.
McCallum freeing up Payne, who couldn't wrap his foot around that one. As we close in on the 40-minute mark. Let's have a look at the New Caledonia chance again.
It was a bit of a speculator, wasn't it, from distance? The first real strike on goal.
New Zealand desperately looking for something. Help towards the far post where Barbarouses is, and that's come off a New Caledonia defender. Genel, another corner coming the way of New Zealand's All Whites, and Francis de Vries has been put in charge of this one.
Just lost sight of it, didn't he? In flight, there, Jacob Genel. Couldn't get out of the way and concedes an unnecessary corner. It's not a like-for-like change with Barbarouses in place of Wood.
De Vries drops it on the goal line, and in it goes this time! And New Zealand have their goal! The dam has burst, and Michael Boxall, who has never scored for the All Whites, comes up big when it matters most. 55th international for the older statesman of this side, his first international goal, and New Zealand take a 1-0 lead.
Well, shades of Wellington 2009. The delivery was in. Boxall steps up, heads home, past Rocky Nakane, who hadn't put a foot wrong up until that moment. And Michael Boxall helps the New Zealand All Whites take a big step towards the World Cup. And this man gives New Zealand the advantage.
Well, he's been whipping in corners for... Now, hold that thought, because Costa Barbarouses has doubled New Zealand's money. Costa Barbarouses scores the goal that might just take New Zealand a few steps further down the path to World Cup qualification. Clever from the veteran, 17 years after his All Whites debut, and still sharp as attack in the penalty area. Costa Barbarouses makes it 2 for New Zealand.
Well, he didn't need a second invitation. A delightful ball. Rocky Nakane came a long way. That presence of mind steered it over the advancing goalkeeper. And 2 of New Zealand's longer servants combine for a 2-0 lead.
As we approach the final 10 minutes of regulation time, De Vries herring after that one and has done well to keep it in. Slides it into Barbarouses. Another chance for New Zealand! Another goal for New Zealand! And Eli Just, a goal scorer in regular times recently for New Zealand, gets another, and this game is now out of reach. Chris Wood applauds from the bench. Eli Just makes it 3. And next year's World Cup hoves into view.
Well, with 10 minutes to play, great presence of mind. Elijah Just, and acres of space, was played onside. And Costa Barbarouses with the assist to go with the goal. Elijah Just knew exactly where the New Caledonian defence was. Fired low and hard under Rocky Nakane. New Zealand go 3 to the good.
We've had the extra 6 minutes. Last play of the game. Last action of the Oceania World Cup qualifying final. Is there an exclamation mark to be added by New Zealand? All aboard and full steam ahead, North America. Darren Baisley's men have punched their golden ticket and will embark upon a path seldom travelled in the footsteps of Sumner and Rufer, of Turner and Herbert, of Nelson and Visilage, of Reed and Smelts. Spain 1982, South Africa 2010, and now the United States, Canada and Mexico 2026. Say it again and savour every word. New Zealand are going to the Football World Cup. New Zealand's All Whites are World Cup bound in 2026, and the champagne can flow. Delight, delirium under the Monday night lights of the Garden of Eden. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you do it, it just matters that you do it.